Okay, hello, hello, hello everyone. Come on in and join the fun. Give a few minutes for everyone to log in. I always log in a couple minutes early, so I want to see what I look like. Well, what my desk looks like. From what I'm hearing is that business pages will go sideways. So I want to see. I'm going to log on to my tablet here. And when you're coming in, let me know how things look for you. For me, it's looking good. Looking good. So we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. Have some fun things planned. So be sure to say hello when you're coming in. And I hear myself, and I don't want to hear myself. Bingo, already? Hello, Nancy. You're a little too early yet. We haven't even started bingo. My goodness. My goodness, goodness, goodness. So it looks like I'm going the right direction tonight, which is good, right? That's what I'm seeing. Let me know what you're seeing on your end. I have some things to go over first. Some prizes to give away. Well, prize to give away. The bingo's going to be the other prizes. So I thought this would be something fun. Hello, Lisa. Thank you for sharing. Yes, be sure to come in and invite your friends to join us. And share the love of stamping. Looks good on this end. Thank you, Lisa. I'm trying something a little bit different. Having my other tablet so I can see. Hello, Mary. I'm here. Hi, everyone. Hello, hello. Thank you, Mary, for the card. It was a nice, unexpected, pleasant piece of mail. Who all feels that way when you get a piece of mail that is not a bill or junk mail? Definitely, I feel that way. So be sure to invite others to come and join us. Yes, please keep up with the hearts, the smiley faces, and the wows and thumbs up. That helps me generate more people to come and watch. So let's do a check-in to see who all is here. So type your name. I want to make sure my comments are working. So when it comes time for bingo, the last one I see is, okay, Lisa. Thank you, Mary. Just got mine today. Okay, so Lisa's here. I want to make sure everybody that's going to be playing bingo is here. So be sure to make a comment that you're here. Hi, Carol. Welcome, welcome. Be sure to invite your friends to come and join us. I thought this online bingo would be something fun. I mean, I'm not giving the store away, but just a little fun. Something for those of you that maybe aren't able to attend the actual bingo. Now, if you do like bingo and you want to get bigger prizes, you'll definitely want to check out my bingo event that I'm having in March. And hello, Andrea. Welcome, welcome. It's going, hey, Lori. Hello, hello. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I do give out great prizes for that. A lot better prizes than I do for this fun event that we're going to do tonight. I just thought it was something fun. So happy pre-Valentine's Eve to everyone that celebrates that. I did tell one of the doctors at work, don't forget, and he kind of did the he did a you know, I'm like, don't forget, you know. So looks like we have 7 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 people that sent their numbers in. So I hope if you're watching, you sent your numbers in ahead of time so that I have your numbers to keep track for the bingo. But we'll go ahead and get started. So from last week, if you missed out, you'll want to definitely go back and watch it either here on Facebook or over on YouTube. I focused on the little ladybug stamp set, and I actually gave the stamp set away. Betty, got your package and your card in the mail. Great, great. Hey, Betty, how's it going? So I have a pack of the cards that I made to give away, and the way that you can get entered to win the cards that I did on the week prior to is to invite and share this broadcast. And when you do that, be sure to type in capital letters shared, so that when I go back in, I will know that you did. So I have all the names in here of those that shared. So we'll start off with that drawing. Then I have a couple little announcements to make. So I hope everyone, you got your goodies. Oh, you're so welcome. And you were the lucky girl last week, Lisa. You got the stamp set and the cards. So how fabulous is that? So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm trying to mix them up to see who is going to win the cards that I'll send out tomorrow. And we have Jenny Rajinsky. So, Jenny, I don't know. I haven't seen your name here. I know you signed up for the bingo, but you did win, looking for my glue dots, the cards by sharing. And that's how you get entered to win the cards, is by sharing and inviting your friends and family to come and join us. So congratulations, Jenny, on your win. So Jenny, if you're here, be sure to shout out. Let us know that you're here. Put that aside. Okay, so some other fun things coming out. Now, you know we are currently working on this mini catalog, which is the January through June 2020 mini catalog. And we also are working on the free items from Celebration. So these are the items that are available with a $50 or $100 purchase. And if you want to check these out, you can go to my online store. You can see close-up pictures of them. There's that little ladybug stamp set I gave away last week. And you can check them out. It's also a great time to join Stampin' Up! For $99. Your starter kit is $125 worth of product. Plus you get an additional stamp set of your choice, the little mini paper cutter, which is very popular, and a package of 6x6 assorted designer series paper. And you also get a paper pumpkin in that as well. So it's a great time to join. And something that I just got in the mail from Stampin' Up! Now these catalogs may look the same, but they're different, two different ones. This is the one which it says runs January through March. And this one, which will be posted soon, this is the new one that's going to start March 3rd through March 31st. So they do look kind of the same, you know, but you'll be able to see this online pretty soon. If you want to join the Stampin' Up! Family, you'll be able to see it right now. So what happens right now, being a demonstrator, is we are allowed to pre-purchase some of the Celebration items coming out. So we have some new items that are going to be added, and there's going to be an additional add-on of other products coming out, and I believe that'll be sometime during March. And it's going to be, I believe, items from the current annual catalog is what I thought they were saying. So some of them are free with a $50 purchase and some are free with a $100 purchase. So I'll just give you a sneak peek because you're all here. Here's a Flowering Foil Specialty Designer Series paper. And if you remember the foils one from a few years ago and love that, you're going to love this. So that's a free item with a $50 purchase. There's also a stamp set, which is a $100 free item. And I actually ordered that because I thought it was so fun. So it's called Rise and Shine. And it's a photopolymer stamp set. And look at all the fun coffee cups. And let's hang out soon. You've got this, but first, make today amazing. Rise and shine. There's a little sun, coffee, tea, X's and O's, and this little steamy thing. And then there's some other flowers and hearts. And the best part about this stamp set is it's one of those stamp sets that you flip over. So you will be able to mount this onto your, let me peel this off. Oh, did they? They posted a video? Yeah, well. Okay, so you'll be able to mount this both sides. So you can make this coffee cup left or right. So you can stamp one, clean it off, turn it, and stamp the other way. So there's no right or wrong. So it makes a left and a right coffee cup or mug or whatever you want it to be. So that's going to be a fun one to work with. And there are dies that came out in the holiday catalog that you can use to cut these out. So if you grab those in the holiday catalog, and I believe they may be a carryover item, you'll still be able to get them. I think I'm missing comments here. Are the items in the first and second wave of free items, are they only available as supplies launch? Yes. Yes, they are. I missed that. I may not be seeing all the comments. So give me some hearts. Let me know you guys are still there. So yes, they are while supplies are available. So far, nothing has sold out. So that is another item that will become available in March. And there's also going to be a stamp set called Well Dressed right here. And that's free with a $50 order. And we're always looking for stamp sets for the guys. So that's a good one that you might want to grab. And we're also going to have some So Very Vellum Specialty Designer Series paper, which it's colored vellum, but it has an embossed design on it. And you get 6 sheets, 2 of each of 3 colors. So there's a little close-up of that for you to see. That's free with the $50 item order. I'm sorry. And we have this Tags in Bloom. Let me get that in the frame for you. This is free with a $100 purchase. That would be fun for a guy stamp set. Yes, Lisa, definitely. This is a $100 purchase, and it coordinates with Label Me Fancy Punch in the and the Label Me Lovely Punch. Okay, so these ones that are colored, they are the ones that coordinate with the punch. I know you love colored vellum. I do too. And then in the back here, it shows you all the items that are going to be available. And of course, you know, to join with the $99 starter kit. And if you host with a 300 party or more, then you'll automatically get the little ladybug stamp set. So now is a great time to also, if you want to join Paper Pumpkin, or if you're a current subscriber of Paper Pumpkin, you can get celebration items with a 3, 6, or 12 month. And we have a great kit coming out for next month. This month's kits already have been shipped, so I'm anxiously awaiting for that. But next month we're celebrating 7 years of Paper Pumpkin, and you're going to be getting 2 stamp sets in that one. You'll get the Paper Pumpkin one, and you'll also get the free stamp set that Stampin' Up! Is going to give. So I did post a little something on the page here, so you can check that out. Okay. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me move all this aside. So I figure we will do the bingo first. So hopefully everyone that sent your numbers in, you are here. So we'll do a little roll call. Let's see here. I have Andrea down, I have Nancy down, Lisa, Mary, Carol, and Jenny. So if you're here, shout out that you are here. And I'm going to explain how this is going to work. That way it'll help me make sure I'm seeing all your comments. Okay. Let me get my basket. Oh, I'm not seeing no here's yet. You're here, Carol, Mary. Okay. So you guys will know how much, Lisa, all right, how much a span there is between from when I say it and when you see it. So, okay. So, here's how it's going to go. Okay, now don't forget what you see and what I see. Hi, Fran. There's Jenny. Jenny, congratulations. You won the cards from last week's cards that I demonstrated. So I'll get those off to you in the mail tomorrow. So congratulations. Okay. Andrea's here. Sorry you're late. That's okay. You just missed all my intro stuff. about new products coming out for Celebration. So I'll post this when I'm done, and you'll be able to watch it either here or over on my YouTube channel at Stampin' Sue Creates. So, okay, I think we're all here with everybody that signed up for the bingo, and those of you that didn't, well, maybe next time. Okay, so you saw the posting that I had, and I'm still learning how to do things like this. So I listed 25 different items between the mini catalog and the Celebration catalog, and I numbered each one of those, and I asked you to send me 5 numbers. So here's how it's going to work. So BINGO is, of course, 5 letters. And when I call out your number, so say you have number 1, then you're going to type in capital letters a B. Okay? So when I call the next number that you have, you'll type B and I. Okay? And then the third, BIN, fourth, and then fifth. And so when I see somebody in capital letters that spells out bingo, you are the winner. So we're going to play 2 different rounds of bingo. It's just going to be something quick. I don't anticipate it being like a long, involved process. So I cut all these little pieces all up, and all the numbers are on there. So I'm just going to put them in the basket. So what I'm going to be giving away is a pack of the, this is the Lily Pad. This is the one that I said I didn't like, but I got. The Lily Pad Impressions Designer Series paper. That is a free item from Celebration. So I cut them up into 6x6 sizes. And I also have a pack of dimensionals. So we'll have 2 games, and those will be the prizes. Because I figured you might not have this paper, but I really like the other side. Don't look at this. This was just a baggie I used. I really like the other side of it. I'm not really keen on this lily pad look, but whatever. So I hope you like that. So it's something fun that you can use up, see if you like it. Then, you know, you still have time to get it with your $50 purchase. All right. So is everybody ready? Don't forget, when I call your number out, you have to type in the capital B. When I call another number you have, then you have to type in the I and such and such. So you want to type in the whole word bingo. And the first one I see with bingo is the winner. You like the Lily Pad items? Oh, well, that's good. They have stamp set and the dies for that. So, I mean, it's a good thing. Okay, we ready? Everybody ready? To each his own. Everybody likes different things, which is why Stampin' Up! Has such a variety. So I do have your numbers written over here on the side. I'll be able to check. Not that I think anybody would be cheating, but, you know, you may have forgotten what your numbers were. Does everybody have their numbers that they know what they chose? So before I pick, just let me know that you have your numbers written down. I mean, you posted them under the posting, so I hope you wrote them down so that you know. Everybody good? Give you a minute or two. And then we'll start. Yep. Okay, Jenny. If you don't have your numbers, Mary, go back and get your numbers. Mary, your numbers here. Write these down. Mary, your numbers are 9, 10, 18, 20, and 24. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to keep track. So, Mary, again, your numbers are 9, 10, 18, 20, and 24. Does anybody else need help with their numbers? You got to have your numbers to play. Okay? Andrea's good? All right. You got them, Mary? Okay. All right, so I'm going to assume everybody else is good then, right? Okay, here we go. So don't forget, first one first one I pick, you have to type out the word bingo in capital letters so that I can see it. And what I see first versus what you see first is going to be different. You'll see your own before you'll see everyone else's. Okay, so now that you understand it, when we play next time, you know, it'll be a little easier. Okay, so here we go. All right, so for bingo number 1, we have number 2, which is the Country Club Suite. So it's number 2. Okay, So don't forget, if you have number 2, you should be typing capital letters of B. Okay, that's why you have to be here in order to play. Because otherwise, I'm not going to know. Okay, so the second number is going to be, where are you? Number 1, which is the best dressed suite. Number 1. This is very exciting. Yeah, I know. I'm just hoping it all works out. You know what I mean? Like when I try something new, you know? I just thought it'd be fun. Saw another demonstrator shared it, and I just thought it was a fun idea. So I contacted her, and she told me how she did it. So, you know. Okay. Oh, Andrea, yay, you got a B. All right. Woohoo! Okay, the next one is going to be number 6. And number 6 is the Under My Umbrella bundle. Isn't that cute? That goes with the new paper that you can purchase now. So that's number 6. All right. So we already got 1 B. Oh, Carol got a B. Okay. You guys are neck and neck so far. Okay, next one is number, this is so weird because these numbers are going in order. This is number 7, which is the Power of Hope bundle. Number 7. Alrighty. So if you have number 7 and it's your first one, you're going to type B. If you have number 7 and it's your second, you're going to type B and I. Yay, Carol, B-I. Okay. All right, so you're getting the gist of it. Okay, next is number 15. And number 15 is the Small Blossom Punch, which is a free item that you can get during celebration. So, number 15. Alrighty. Next up, we have number 11. Number 11 is the Gangs All Mirror stamp set. It's another free item that you can get during celebration. Real cute set. All right. Nancy has B-I-N-G. Woo, Nancy, you only need 1 more. Woohoo! All right. Okay, next we have number 20, which is the Lily Impressions Designer Series paper. Andrea has B-I. This is the paper that I'm giving away tonight. So number 20. B-I, and we have Nancy with B-I-N-G. All right. So next up, we have number 13. What did I miss there? Mary has B, Jenny has B. Woohoo! Number 13 is the kerchief card kit, which I showed that last week. We did use that a little bit with doing the ladybug. So Jenny has B. She's the last one that's showing up. So all right, everybody's starting to get their numbers. All right, next up we have one of my favorites. Number 3, which is the Honeybee bundle. I love that bundle. Just had somebody order that last night. Number 3, the Honeybee bundle. So I don't know if you guys went by, you know, the ones that, it is a cute kit. You went by the items that you saw that you liked, or if you just picked your favorite numbers. All right, next up we have number 19. 19 is the Happy Birthday to You celebration. So this is going to coordinate with this month's paper pumpkin. So that's number 19. Alrighty. Okay, next up we have number 18. And 18 is the paper trimmer blades. So you can now get the trimmer blades for the brand new paper pumpkin, the brand new cutter that we have out. So that's number 18. Who's sitting on the edge of their seat? Anyone? Anyone? Yay, Mary, B-I. Okay, next up, we have number 8. Number 8 is the Seriously the Best kit, which is another fun kit in the mini catalog. Number 8. All right, number 8 that was. Okay, next up, we have number 25, and I have to turn my paper. This is the Country Club Twine Combo Pack, number 25. Nancy, I thought you already had B-I-N-G. Are you cheating? Number 25. All right, next up, we have number 22, which is the From My Heart Designer Series paper. B-I-N for Mary. All right. Okay. And next up, we have number 9. Number 9 is the Parisian Blossoms Suite, which is going to be the suite I focus on this month for my happy birthday class toward the end of this month. So if you're interested in attending that, you'll want to check that out under my events. That's number 9. I like your sparkly. Oh, I just did that before it came on. I just wanted to be sparkly because to go with the glitter technique I'm doing. B-I-N for Andrea. All right. Next up is number 12. And number 12 is the Birthday Bonanza Suite, which I did 2 weeks ago. Really fun suite of products for birthdays for all ages. Really cute. Nancy has bingo? All right. Let's check that out. All right. We have number 1, number 2, number 8, number 9, and number 15. All right. Yes, Nancy, first bingo winner. Congratulations. Let me put a ticket with your name on so I don't forget. Congratulations. Okie dokie. All right, we're going to play one more bingo round. I know, Nancy, you were cheating before I even started. You yelled bingo. So, I definitely am checking you to make sure no cheaters, ladies. No cheaters or gents. Ladies and gents. All right, Nancy, that'll go out to you in the mail. Okay, we're going to start another game. We got one more game. So, you still have another chance to win. And let me know that you like doing this. If you like this, send the hearts. Let me know. Be sure to invite your friends and family. Nancy, you're too funny. And Nancy had a picture posted on, was it Channel 28? Of that little rooster friend of hers that's been visiting her. So, out of the pictures to choose, you know, your favorite picture. So, I don't know, Nancy, what you win, but hopefully you win something good. I saw you got some strawberries from Weiss Market. Good for you. Woohoo! All right, ladies, gents. It's fun. Great. I'm glad. I'm glad. I thought this was fun. Love it. So fun. All right. Yay. Okay, everybody ready? Ready for game number 2. Another pack of paper and a sheet of dimensionals, which we always need. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for inviting others. Nothing? Oh, well, I guess just recognition. Recognition is good, right? Okay, here we go. We're starting over. First up, we have number 22, which is the From My Heart Designer Series paper. Dad stole the strawberries. Oh, you said that they were good. Did you lie? Number 22 is the first one. Who has number 22? Anybody? All right, next up, we have number 15. 15 is that punch, and I have to look it up, Small Blossom Punch. My mind is like a sieve. Everything just kind of, you know, goes through. Number 15. All right, next up, ooh, a new one, number 14. One of my favorites, the Golden Honey Specialty Designer Series paper. I just got You ate one. Well, one is better than none. I just got another pack of this paper. This is like the best-selling item from Celebration, is this honey paper. And even if you don't like honeybees, you would still love this paper. You want to make sure you grab one of those. Yay, Carol, B for you. Woohoo! All right, next up we have number 13, which is the kerchief card kit. Number 13. I hope you guys can see all this. I mean, it's looking good to me, but, you know, that's me. Okay, Lisa has a B. All right. This is great. This is so much fun. I love doing this. Number 20 is the Lily Impressions Designer Series paper, a free Celebration item that you may win. So that's number 20. Number 20. All right, next up, where's the Meerkats again? Number 11, the gang's all Meer. I can see the numbers. Oh, I missed that, Mary. I could see the numbers. Mary has a B. Yay! Alrighty, next up, we have number 7, and this is a bundle. It's the Power of Hope bundle. Number 7, where you get the stamp set and the embossing folder, which is a lot of fun because it looks like rocks if you haven't seen that yet. Andrea has a B with a heart. Yay! Okay. Okay, next up we have number 19, and it's the Happy Birthday to You, the Celebration stamp set with the birthday cake. I have to do some stuff with that. I've been playing around with it. If you like to color, it's a fun set. That's number 19. Carol has BI. All right. Okay, next up is number 5. And number 5 is the Tropical Oasis Suite. So this is a new one. Number 5. All right. Trying to dig down the bottom so we don't get the same. Up. Here's another new one. Number 16 is the 3D embossing folder. So if you don't know this, we now are making our own. Lisa has BI. Yip. We now are making our own dies and our own embossing folders. So if you have the 3D embossing folders, you use this blue plate, and it's only $10. It replaces using those other two, the other clear plates and the one that goes on top, and you use just the blue one. Woo! Carol has BIN. So in case you didn't know that, I know during my Super Bowl party, I had brought that out for one of the folders, and I guess it wasn't known that we have that. Okay, next up is number 23, and it's a new Stays-On color we have. It's the Saddle Brown Stays-On ink, number 23. And I believe this was on back order. I'm not sure if it came back in yet or not, but it just like flew right out of the warehouse. Stays-On is very popular. I'm going to be using that tonight. So that was number 23. And next up we have number 1, which is the Best Dressed Suite. Number 1. Okay, I only see Carol BIN so far. I don't know if anybody has a G yet, but Carol has BIN. All right, next up, one of my favorites, number 3, the Honey Bee Bundle. Number 3. Nancy has BI. I need to order one of those plates. Yes. Oh, Andrea has BIN. Woohoo! Okay, I'm going to shake these up. Okay. Next up, here's a new one. We have number 4, the Metallic Baker Twine and Sequins. It's a combo pack. Number 4. And I used this the week that we did the birthday bonanza. I love the twine and, of course, the sequins. They have a stripe to them. They're really fun. All right, so that was number 4. Next up, we have number 24. And this is the Peaceful Poppies Designer Series paper. Number 24. And speaking of this, we're going to be using this at the bingo. And also, I need someone to order one of the stamp sets of the poppies, and then I will win a free item from Stampin' Up. So I only need one more. One more. So I needed 4. I got 3 orders of it, and I just need one more. So if anybody will do that, like quickly, by the weekend. So this is number 24. All right. Next up, Lisa, B-I-N. Woo! Woo, we're getting neck and neck now. Number 8. Number 8 is the card kit. It is the Seriously the Best kit, which is really fun. Number 8. That is in the current mini catalog. Alrighty. Next up is number 18, the paper trimmer blades. Number 18. Nancy has B-I-N. Woohoo! Oop. And here we are. Here's a new one. I don't think we did this yet, did we? From the Heart Suite. Number 10. From the Heart Suite. Number 10. I'm getting my whole sheet filled up here pretty soon. Mary has B-I. Okay, number 17 is the Best Dressed DSP. And oh my goodness, this paper is so cool. Mary has B-I-N. If you don't like the lipsticks and purses and shoes, the other side has beautiful floral paper. And there are dies that will cut out all the lipsticks and all that. And a cute purse it makes. So I'm looking to do that during my event I'm having in May. We're going to be focusing on that. It's going to be like a pampered day. Oh, Lisa has B-I-N-G. All right. Woo. Okay. Next up, we have number 21, which are these beautiful Peaceful Poppies. Whoop, here we are. Sequins. And these are stunning. If you love sequins, you'll definitely want to get these. They coordinate with the poppies. They have little flowers in them, not just sequins. So they are cool. Still seeing Lisa with the B-I-N-G. B-I-N-G for Carol. Lisa has bingo. Woo! Let me check your numbers. Lisa has 21. Oh, there's so many numbers to look at. 21, 14, 5, 24, and 17. Where's 17? What was 17? Oh, 17. Woo! Hey, Frank. Congratulations, Lisa. You are quite the winner these days, I'll tell you. There's Frank in there, so everybody say hi to Frank. I'll get that off to you in the mail tomorrow. Lisa. Your postman's going to be wondering what the heck you're doing, yet you're getting all these pretty pink bubble wrap packages, Lisa. All right. So let me stick that on there. So you want a pack of the 6x6 Designer Series paper and a sheet of dimensionals, which I never have enough of those. All right, everybody. Well, that's our bingo for tonight. Yes, hi, Frank. So everybody, thanks for participating. Don't go anywhere. Let me clean this up because I have a project to share. Yes, hello to Frank. Everybody say hi, Frank. Let's inundate Frank with hellos. I don't know. I think he's the only guy here. All right. So let me share with you a fun project. It was fun. Yes, it was. Thank you all for participating and joining in. Let's hope next time we get some more players. That was fun. Oh, you're welcome. Get your prize packages out to you in the mail tomorrow. So be looking for those. Let me show you what you're going to be looking for because I have them all ready to go. Just need to address them. You're going to be looking for this in your mailbox. That's what you're going to see with your fun winnings in there. Okay, So I thought we'd go off the cuff tonight. Let's work with the Good Morning Magnolia stamp set. If you haven't seen this, this is in the annual catalog. It has coordinating framelits to go with it. It's a 2-set stamp set. It's a cling stamp set. And this big magnolia is going to be perfect for what we're going to do. So with that magnolia, you need the largest clear acrylic block. That was fun. First time I've ever played it. Oh, I'm glad you could. I know those of you that live away aren't able to attend the bingo, so I thought it'd just be a little fun something to do online. Okay, so this is that big magnolia stamp, and this is the, where are we at here? This is the F. The F acrylic block is what I'm using. So I mounted that on there. Put that off to the side. And let me show you a fun technique that we're going to do. So here's the card that I have some of the steps done because it requires some drying time. But I just want to share with you how to do it. So if you have any of these items at home, you can do this and give it a try yourself. Isn't this a pretty card? And they didn't do nothing on the inside. But if you want to win these cards, you'll definitely want to share and invite others to attend. Stamparatus. What is Stamparatus? What? Oh, I don't like using the Stamparatus with the window sheets or the acetate because of the fact that it's like slippery. I know, isn't this stunning? I mean, I saw this is an old technique. It's been around for a long time, but now we have Stampin' blends. So I want to show you how to do it. Okay, so now I'm using, I couldn't find which I did after I used it. I'm using acetate sheets. Let me show you. These are the ones I'm using. I know Stampin' Up! Has window sheets, but I couldn't find mine, which I just found before I started today. But these I got through Amazon, and it's just called acetate sheets, and there's 25 in here, and they're thin. They're a lot thinner than the Stampin' Up, and it has like a protective paper. So don't throw the paper away either, because you can do something with that as well. So I'm using that, and then I'm also using, these were glitters I had bought back when I was doing Chalk Couture, and these are an extra fine glitter. And I believe I got these off Amazon as well. And it has a huge variety of colors. So when I was doing Chalk Couture, I was going to use the glitter. Well, you know, one of those things you never did. But I'm going to use them for this now. So, I mean, I got some use out of it. And I'm also using now, you know, of course, we have our Tombow glue. But I didn't want to use it for this technique because it stays sticky. I don't want it to be sticky. So I'm using this art glitter glue, and I put it into these small little bottles here. And this is something you can get online, again, through Amazon. Wonder if Frank knows about the monthly swap card group. He might enjoy that too. Well, Andrea, I'm going to tell you, he probably won't unless I make the card for him. But it's a good thought. But Frank, hey, if you're interested in joining our monthly swap group where we send a card, have at it. We're also going to be using Stays On ink. Okay, so where is the window sheet that I found? I found a Stampin' Up! One. So, and I would say, you know, of course Stampin' Up! Has the best products. And let me show you the difference. Now, this is the Stampin' Up! One. Whew. This is the Stampin' Up! One. It's very thick and heavy. This is the other one. It's like thin, thin, thin. But it works, you know, it works. So depending on whatever you might have, if you have acetate, you know, I mean, teachers used to use them years ago when they used to do those overhead projector things. I'm showing my age, but yeah. So I have this piece cut. Now you could cut it at 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, or you can trim it down. This, I believe, is 4 by 5 1/4. And I'm going to keep this tissue paper too, because I want to show you something you can do with that. So again, we're using Stays On. And yes, you could use your Stamparatus. And you want to make sure you ink this up really well. And I know Stays On is not always a favorite of everyone. Some people don't like the smell of it. I tend to like the smell of it. So comment, do you like the smell of Stays On or you don't? I mean, you either do or you don't, I guess, you know. So here's my acetate sheet. And it's hard to see. Oh my goodness, let me try on the black. Oh, there, that's better. But then you can't see. Hold on. Okay. I could see it on the black. It's a lot easier, I think. Okay. So I'm going to tip it a little bit. Let's see. Stain is my go-to. Forgot using acetate. Yes, I do like it. Great. The smell isn't bad. Oh, good. I like the smell. I smell everything. So I'm just going to hold it down there, give that ink a chance to go ahead and go on there. Okay, so there's our image. Now this is going to stay wet, and that's the other thing people don't like Stays-Ons, because it kind of sticks to it. But this is going to stay wet for a while. So when you're doing this technique, you're not going to be able to do it all, you know, in one night. You'll definitely have to, got a little something on there. You'll definitely have to do this and let it dry. Okay, so I have some already. I'm going to put it on top of my sewing machine. Now, to clean this, you don't want to use your chamois, because this is Stays-On. We do have a Stays-On cleaner. So that's what I'm going to use. And who all remembers the Stampin' Scrub, which I never use. My old friend. Never use that anymore. Oh, Lisa, I'm already headed down there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Stampin' Scrub, my Stampin' Mist, because I never use this anymore. Just refilled the Stampin' Mist too. So I'm just going to do just a light little clean off there, which it does a good job, but with the Stays-On cleaner, just going to, you'll see how well this cleans. Now, if you don't want to use your Stampin' Scrub, you know, you can use, if you have a towel, you know, lint-free towel. Some people use baby wipes. I'm not a fan of those because it tends to leave a smush on there. Alright, look at how well that cleaned it off. Everything is gone. So if you want to definitely clean your stamps, if you're a fanatic about having your stamps clean, get yourself some Stays-On cleaner. It's like a miracle worker, but cleaned all of that right off, which Stampin' Mist or anything else would not. Okay, so let me put that aside for now. All of this. Okay, so I have one done ahead of time. Of course I do. I have a few different steps with them made. So here is one done on that real thin acetate. Okay. So now when you do the Stays-On, you want it to dry really well. The other thing with Stays-On is if it's not dry, then what happens when you go to color it, it ends up where it's going to bleed, okay, or it's going to mess up with your Stampin' Blends. So you could turn it over, and you can do it either way. You can, once it's dry, this has been dry for a few days now, because I did these early in the week. So you could turn it over. We're going to use our Stampin' Blends. So I'm going to start with the leaf, and I'm going to use the light old olive and dark old olive, which, you know, they kind of blend together. So I'm going to do the leaves. Sorry about the squeaky noise. Some people that bothers them. So you're going to want to color this in. Now, when you're using the Stampin' Blends, of course, they're alcohol markers. So in order for it to get a deeper color, you just have to let it dry, which it dries pretty quickly because it's alcohol. So if you let this dry, you can go ahead and add more to it. So that was the light one. I'm going to go back with the dark. And I'm using the brush tip, which I hardly ever use. Using the brush tip to kind of highlight. You know, and this is what you're going to do when you want to go ahead and before you add your glitter. And you want to make sure it's dry. Okay, now if I let that set and let that dry a little bit, I can go back in once it dries and I could go and add more color to it. Okay, but I have one done already for you. All right, so for the flower, oops, I'm going to take the center and use the dark Daffodil Delight and do my center. And again, same thing with this. And oh, what I meant to tell you before is when you're doing the StazOn or any kind of ink pads on anything other than paper, you want to be careful because it's slippery. Okay, if you're using glossy paper or if you're using acetate, it's going to be slippery. So you want to be careful and stamp straight down, and you won't have any trouble. So Betty did recommend using the Stamparatus. You can definitely try using that. Now if you go outside the lines, like I did a little bit there, I'm not going to worry about it. But you can just go back in. If you have any alcohol, just take a little Q-tip and that will come right off for you. So this color is the dark, this is the dark Rococo Rose, and that was the light Rococo Rose. And you're just going to go in there and highlight just like that, you know. No fuss, no muss. I mean, I'm not the kind of person that does things perfect, although I like to have things perfect, but they don't always, and it's okay with me. All right. So, okay, so there's basically your flower colored in, okay? So, now, let me get another one. Well, you know what, I probably could use this one. And just make sure that's dry. Okay, so here we go. So we got that. I'll put that on top of there. So next what you want to do is take your glue. Did I miss a comment? They have special cleaner. Yep. I mentioned that. The StazOn. You definitely want to use a StazOn cleaner with it. I'm just looking for something to put this on. Make sure it's... Okay, it's coming out. Okay, so here's the couple glitters that I have. I have this one that looks like we can use Dazzling Diamonds. And there's a gold one, a pink one, and a green one. So if we were going to do, let's see, the green, all you're going to do is, if you have Crystal Effects, if you remember Crystal Effects, that will work with this. If you have the fine tip glue pen, that will work. Also, if you have, and I believe you can still get it, this is the Shimmery Crystal Effects. I'm going to show you a card that I did using this, which is basically the liquid Crystal Effects with a little bit of glitter in it. So I'm just going to show you how to do this. And you're just going to color this all in with the glue or Crystal Effects or anything like that. And like I said, I'm not using the Tombow because I don't want it to remain sticky, which Tombow tends to do that. Okay, so there I have it all filled in. So I'm going to just go with my glitter, and I'm just going to pile on the glitter. But I remember doing this long ago. This is like a glitter stained glass look, and boy, it really is beautiful. Okay. So you want to use definitely a fine glitter. Okay. So there you see the glitter on there. Are you gluing the side you colored? Yes, I am. But you want to definitely make sure your StazOn. If you want to color on the StazOn side, which is the opposite side, make sure it's dry. So if it's dry, the StazOn, like you would do it the night before, let it set, you know, and the next day make sure go back and see. You can do it on the StazOn side. And then when you turn it over, this is what you're going to see. But once it dries, you know, it's gonna be clear like this once it dries. Okay? So it's a process. Now, what I would recommend is doing all the leaves and then letting it dry and then going in and do the flower and then let that dry. Okay? Does everybody get that? So it's really easy. It's just, you know, time consuming. That's all. and then have a piece of scrap paper underneath. Some people use a coffee filter to collect your glitter, but you hardly use any glitter. So let me show you one. Here's the one that I did. Let me put that little paper underneath so you can see. Here's the one I did with the glitter on all the leaves. Okay, and this one's dry. So when you turn it over, this is what you get. Now the flower hasn't been done yet. So you would go ahead and do your flower. I'm going to put this one aside. And another thing you can do is, you know what, let me bring that one back. Where's that other one? Another thing you can do, okay, now here's one I did with the pink, and I didn't do the leaves yet, so there's the pink flower. Isn't that pretty? So something else you can do, I want to share that with you, is I'm going to turn it over because I did the glitter on this side to start with. Now if you want to use the shimmery crystal effects, you can do that, or you can get the same technique with using like a dazzling diamonds, or kind of like a clear glitter. So if you go in with this, and this is, I believe, like I said, I believe this is still available. The only thing is you don't get a lot in this tube, so if you're only doing a small area, you know, I know it's cost effective to probably use a glitter. So I colored in, let me see how I did there. It's clear, so it's a lot harder to see as opposed to the glue. And now this one, when this dries, you're going to have just a very faint amount of glitter. You can just barely see the glitter. But if you wanted more glitter, of course, you know, you wouldn't use that. You'd use your regular glue. And let me sprinkle on some of this, which, you know, the color will be taken on by what you color the leaf, but you'll get the glitter. You get that? Does that make sense? Because if you didn't color the leaves at all, and I'm going to show you one I didn't color. And, okay. So, let me turn that one over. So, see, I used the clear glitter, but the color, because I used the Stampin' Blends, I colored the leaves. So, you still will get it, but this is just using clear glitter. So, if you only have clear glitter, you can do the same thing. Okay, is everybody still there with me? Did I lose you? All right, let me put this back in. But it's a really fun technique. It's definitely something to try, something fun. So what I thought I would do is on my Facebook Lives is show you a fun technique, you know, because I mean there's so many things I could show you and it's so hard to decide what to share. All right, so let me show you a few other samples that I have, but I mean this has to be my favorite. And the underneath here, let me get that. The cardstock, what I did was I stamped the thanks right on the Whisper White cardstock. So you would stamp, and you can use your StazOn right on your Whisper White and stamp the thanks. Just kind of aligned up as to where, you know, my flower was going to be and where the thanks was going to be. Or you can stamp right on the acetate if you want to do that. But use the StazOn because Memento will rub right off. And I just did a little bit of a layer, you know, and all of this. That's pretty much how I put the card together. Okay. And here was another, this is a little something off the record, and you probably can't even see this. Let me get something darker. I ran the acetate through the embossing folder, and you can run that through the folder and do some layering with that. And in order to adhere this to something, you have to put glue where you're not going to see it. So a part that you're going to maybe put a ribbon or layer something on top, you'll want to stick it to it by using in an inconspicuous area, because otherwise you're going to see no matter what you're doing through that. Okay, so all right, so that's that. And let me share with you some other. Now this one is using that little flower from the little ladybug, and here I use this Crystal Effects, I put a nice layer of that on, and all I did was highlight around the flower with the Stampin' Blends, and just did the leaves, the stem, and a little yellow in the center. But, you know, it still makes like a real pretty card, even though, you know, I mean, this is definitely like a wow card, you know, but this one, it's just very light with the other. Okay, so there's that. Let me put a lid on this. Okay, now here's another card. This was using the blue, and you know how I told you to save this tissue paper? So what I did with that was I did the same technique like we did, but while it was still wet, I took the paper that was the protective paper, and all I did was I crumbled it up and just was careful when I opened it, and kind of, I didn't want it to have like a ton of like big, you know, huge wrinkles, just enough that it's, you know, just crumbled up, and I placed it right over the top of the wet glue, glitter kind of thing. So, where's the one I was doing? So like this one that I did, once I got done with all the glitter, put a little bit of glue over the top of the glitter and just place this right over the top like that. And then it just kind of gave you that kind of white background. And then this got glued onto a piece of Whisper White cardstock. Okay, after I put the tissuey paper that comes with the acetate sheets. And here I stamped Enjoy Today right on the acetate window sheet. Okay, so how pretty is that? Okay, and I have one more to share with you. Now, if you're not into any of that, here I just stamped the flower, just basic on the acetate sheet. I took the crumpled up piece of tissue paper and just glued that down and put this on top of it, and just tied a little ribbon on there to give it a little bling. And this is just pretty much plain, and this is done on the what's that stamp color? The Purple Posy, which I love that. I wish the ink pad was, you know, worked out, but it didn't. So did that, and I also glued that on a piece of Whisper White with a little layer of black underneath there. So depending on, you know, where you want to go with it, but you can stamp on the acetate and absolutely do nothing, or you can add a little bit of glitter, you know, with using the shimmer crystal effects, or if you have the old retired crystal effects, or if you don't have any of that, then just use a glue that it dries clear. You want to use one that dries clear. So yeah, so I thought that was really fun. Like I said, it's been around for a long, long time. I think it was called Glitter Window or Glitter something or another. But yeah, I think it's fun. And what you want to do is after it dries, if you have one of those, what are those little sheets, those duster things, those, oh, you all know what I mean. You can just kind of lightly go over and it will take off all the excess glitter. What do you call those? Somebody will yell that out, right? But yeah, I just think it's just so pretty. A Swiffer. Use a Swiffer cloth to lightly go over once it dries to pick up any of the excess glitter that you have on there. So yeah, those are my cards for tonight. How pretty are they? I just had so much fun with this, and just different ways that you can do it. Swiffer, yes, yes. Embossing Buddy, yeah, I guess, well, I don't know. It would get all over your Embossing Buddy, though. Pretty cards. Thank you, Fran. So I hope you all enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed the online bingo. Definitely, you know, share this. Invite friends to come and watch it. And Embossing Buddies. And, yeah, I mean, the bingo was a lot of fun. So maybe this will be a monthly thing that we'll do. Every month, do like an online bingo. So, thank you everyone for taking time out of your busy day to spend a little bit of it with me here. Very nice. All the cards. Thank you. And be sure, you know, like I said, if you share it, type shared, and you'll be entered to, I'm going to make up a couple more cards with this. So, I'll give those away next week. So, be sure to come on back next Thursday, 7 p.m. here on Stampin' Sue Creates, and I'll share with you lots more. So, everybody have a wonderful Valentine's Day. And thank you again. So we'll see you soon, everyone. Bye for now. Don't forget, StampinSueCreates.StampinUp.net. Place your order. A new PDF for February has gone out to those that have placed orders. So thank you so much. And you're very welcome. You're welcome. Thank you, everybody. Have a great night. Bye-bye for now.